What not to read for personal growth. Avoid these books if you're serious about leveling up your life. You become what you read. So why waste time on words that weigh you down? We live in an age of unlimited access. Amazon delivers books to your door in a day. Social media floods your feed with influencers' top 10 books for success. Bookstores overflow with titles promising transformation in 200 pages or less. But here's a harsh truth. Not all reading is growth. In fact, some books will stall your progress, waste your time, or feed you empty inspiration that vanishes the moment you close the cover. So let's flip the usual advice. Let's talk about what you shouldn't read, if you're serious about becoming sharper, wiser, and more grounded. 1. Overhyped pop psychology with zero depth. You've seen them, books with catchy titles like Rewire Your Brain in 21 Days or Hack Your Happiness. These books promise rapid change with minimal effort. While the titles scream instant transformation, the content is often fluff. Why to avoid? Repeats surface-level ideas you already know. Cherry-picks science without context. Doesn't challenge you to think deeper or take real action. Better alternative. Go for authors like Daniel Kahneman, Thinking, Fast and Slow, or Carol Dweck, Mindset, who ground their insights in decades of research. 2. Motivational books that just hype you up. Books that feel like a motivational speaker yelling at you for 200 pages? Not personal growth, that's just temporary adrenaline. Signs it's this type of book. Filled with cliches, never give up. Or just believe in yourself. Little to no practical advice. You feel good while reading. But forget everything by next week. Better alternative. Choose books that combine inspiration with systems or strategy. Think, James Clear's Atomic Habits or Cal Newport's Deep Work. 3. Pseudoscience and magical thinking. Books that tell you can manifest millions by raising your vibration might make you feel hopeful, but hope without action is hollow. Why to be cautious, oversimplifies complex life problems. Encourages passive waiting instead of disciplined doing. May lead you away from practical tools and real growth. Better alternative, books like The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel teach mindset with grounded wisdom, no magic spells required. 4. Repetitive business pro books. You know the ones. They open with a dramatic story of failure, throw in buzzwords like grind, scale, or 10x, and conclude with believe in yourself. Common flaws. One-size-fits-all advice. Built more to sell a personal brand than help the reader. Often copy-paste content from podcasts or speeches. Better alternative. Read memoirs of real entrepreneurs, Shoe Dog by Phil Knight, or timeless business classics, Good to Great by Jim Collins. 5. Toxic positivity disguised as self-help. Some books push the idea that everything happens for a reason or that feeling sad, angry, or anxious means you're not vibrating high enough. Why it's harmful. Invalidates real emotions and struggles. Pressures readers to fake positivity. Can worsen mental health instead of improving it. Better alternative. Read books that embrace emotional honesty, like The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck by Mark Manson or Emotional Agility by Susan David. Final thought, be ruthless with your reading list. Your time and attention are your most valuable assets. Personal growth doesn't happen just because you're reading, it happens when you read with purpose. Before you pick up your next book, ask yourself, will this challenge me or just comfort me? Does this align with where I want to grow? Is the author offering substance, or just selling sunshine? Reading for growth isn't about volume, it's about value. What to read instead? Quick picks. Category recommended. Read Psychology Thinking, Fast and Slow by Kahneman, Habits and Focus, Atomic Habits by James Clear, Career and Work, Deep Work by Cal Newport, Money and Mindset, The Psychology of Money by Housel, Emotional Health, Emotional Agility by Susan David. Now you know what not to read. What's next? If you've been stuck reading books that hype you up but never truly help, now's the time to curate with intention. Ditch the noise. Choose substance. And remember, great readers don't just absorb, they evolve.